Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back again to another episode of Triple N. Today we are going to talk about business. If you're coming here for the second, for the third time, you guys, you're just my favorite person. I really love you wherever that you are. If you're coming here for the first time, karibu sana, and I hope that you enjoy this channel and you can go back and watch my previous episodes and just see all we are about. Today we are going to talk about saving, where you can get money to do business, because many people are struggling with places where they can get capital from. I know as an individual I struggle to get capital, and even after you've gotten the capital, sometimes you need more money just to pump in the business that you're doing or in the venture that you are in. So today I'll just go through a few places which I know you can be able to get some money for your capital. So number one, you can get capital from your savings. That is, if you have another thing that you're doing, or if you have a full-time job that you're doing, you can be putting money aside every month or every week, depending on how you're being paid. Then from these savings that you have put aside, you can take some amount from it and then you use it to start the business. However, I would not advise you to take all your savings and put in business, because business requires you to pump money even in between, even when the business has begun, before you break even. And also sometimes you'll require that money for you to be able to add stock. So don't take all your savings and then put it in business, but it is a way that you can get part of your capital or even all of your capital from your savings, but just make sure you leave something for a rainy day. The second way that you can get money for business, you can get from family or friends. You can borrow, or they can even give you. For example, the people who come from privileged families, your parents can be able to support you to start a business. You can also borrow from your friends, so that you just tell them, give me 20,000 or 10,000 and I will return. So you can borrow from 2 or 3 friends or one friend, depending on the financial capacity of your friends, so that they give you the money, you go start the business, then over time you pay them kidogo or as you will have agreed. You can also get capital from government, these youth development funds, women development funds. You can be able to leverage on that. You apply. I think there's a way that people apply online. You can check on the government website. You can be able to apply for those business loans. Then you get, I think there are grants. I'm not sure whether interest is charged or not. Probably I'll try and find out and then give you that information. So you can get from there. They give you the money, then you go and do the business and then you pay it back. You can also borrow from SACCOs and banks. If you're in a SACCO, you can be able to borrow up to 3 times your savings. But then you will need to get guarantors. Guarantors meaning that people who are in the same SACCO and are also saving in that SACCO, so that they can stand in the gap for you, so that you're able to borrow the money. You can borrow the same quantity as your savings. So you've been saving in that SACCO, now you don't have guarantors, you can just be able to borrow within the limit of your savings and use that to start your business. If you're not in a SACCO, you can get it from a bank. That is, if maybe your salary goes through that bank, or if you have another venture that gives you money and the money has been passing through that account, depending on bank to bank, you can be able to borrow some money, then use it to start the business. You can also offer a service. For instance, if you know how to maybe do hair, do nails, you can tell someone, I can come and make your hair, they pay you. Then you use that money to start whatever business that you wanted to start, if that particular service you're offering is not the business you wanted to do. Or you can run errands for someone, you can do cleaning for someone, and then you put that money aside, and once it's enough for you to start the business that you wanted to start, then you can be able to take that money and start the business. The other way that you can also get capital, you can do group funding. For instance, we are a group of 5 friends and we want to start business. We can say this time we are going to support one person to start, and then next time you put money together, you support the second person, the next time like that. So it's you're in a chama, but for starting businesses. So that's also a good way for you to start to get capital to start a business. Another way that you can be able to get money is through table banking. I know not many people know how table banking runs, but essentially table banking is this chamas. So what happens is that if each person has shares, you bring the money on the table, and that money, all of it is supposed to be borrowed. So you can be able to borrow from that group, go and conduct your business and pay back. The beauty of table banking is that the interest that is generated in the group, or the interest that you generate at the end of the day, still comes back to you in terms of profit, and still you will have still been able to get money to go and conduct business without necessarily going through all the paperwork, because in table banking there's not a lot of paperwork. It's just mutual agreement, and maybe the person who brought you in the group acts as your guarantor. The other way you can get capital, now this one is not necessarily in terms of that now you've gotten money. You can go and talk to wholesalers. Say for example, you're interested in selling hairbands or shoes. Me, I am a wholesaler. I have many shoes in my shop. You can come and tell me, by the way, I want to start this business as well. Would you allow me that I take photos of your products, I post, maybe it is on social media, it is on WhatsApp, like whichever channel that you want to sell from. So you post there. When you get a client, you go to this shop, they give you that product, then you go and sell. So that way you don't even need like actual money, but your business will have already started. The other way that you can also make capital is selling knowledge. So you're knowledgeable about something, so you can decide to post like that content online, and then you're like, I can train you this and this and this. Then people pay for that. Once they pay, you use that money to begin your business. So those are some of the tips on how you can be able to get capital to run your business or to start your business. But if you have any other ideas, like, you can post in the comment section below. Let us engage. Let me know if there are other options other than what like I have discussed, other ways in which someone can be able to actually get capital. I know for me, I've tried quite a number of these. Like, I've used my savings, I have borrowed, I have used table banking, and I know for sure like they work, because like for Nala to begin and to get to where it is, from time to time, every time that we want maybe to add things, you want to expand, then it would be necessary for me to look for at least capital or something just to boost the business. Let me know if you have any other ideas. If these are the kind of videos that you like, give us a thumbs up, subscribe on the red button below. It is free. Again, I keep saying this all the time. I know many people think that if you subscribe, your airtime is going to be deducted. No. It is actually free, and it is actually the very best way for you to support this channel. Continue to engage with me, and every day, as always, I appreciate you for being here, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks, and bye.